Kelly's behind bars thanks in large part to his own inner circle, enablers, and ex employees who handed the feds videos of Kelly having sex with underage girls, according to the attorney for multiple alleged victims. Gerald Griggs, who represented Jocelyn Savage's family, among others, tell TMZ the federal investigation run by the Northern District of Illinois uncovered over 20 videos of Kelly engaged with minors. Both Griggs and federal law enforcement sources tell us the tapes show multiple victims, and prosecutors confirmed with multiple witnesses the girls were underage. Griggs says several of Kelly's enablers, past and present, flipped and turned over the tapes to investigators. He says those videos were exactly what the feds needed to secure indictments for sex crimes, including child pornography. An ex-employee testified the singer regularly recorded his sexual encounters with underage girls and believed the feds got their hands on some of that video. As TMZ reported, Kelly was arrested Thursday after a federal grand jury handed up a 13-count indictment, including 4 counts of producing child pornography and 2 counts of receiving child pornography. Of course, he's facing another 5-count federal indictment out of the Eastern District of New York, which includes racketeering and 4 violations of the Mann Act. Prosecutors in Brooklyn want to keep Kelly locked up until his trial. Meanwhile, Jocelyn's parents say they're desperately trying to get in touch with her and get her help. We won't feel any vindication over Kelly's arrest until they do. The parents of Jocelyn Savage just took over the presser for R. Kelly, demanding to see their daughter after the singer was arrested on federal sex trafficking charges. Kelly's publicist, Daryl Johnson, was holding a press conference in Chicago discussing the federal charges when Jocelyn Savage's father, Timothy, charged the podium and began demanding answers about his daughter. "Where's my daughter?" demanded Timothy. "Answer that question." The scene was intense, and Johnson had no answer for Jocelyn's father. The attorney for the Savage family, Gerald Griggs, said, "We are satisfied that federal authorities believe the families and survivors that were victims of Robert Kelly." The Savage family was integral in the dual indictments coming down against the hip hop star and provided evidence and testimony to the grand jury that led to the federal charges in both New York and Chicago. Timothy Savage, Jocelyn's father, and the rest of the family provided text messages, plane tickets, and other evidence that allegedly proved Kelly and his associates were transporting underage girls around the country for his own personal pleasures. The Savage family met with federal investigators back in March after officials traveled to Georgia from New York. They sat through intensive interviews and were extremely cooperative while investigators combed through years of evidence and accusations. After Kelly was arrested, the Savage family told a news source, "We thank the jurors and prosecutors that returned the indictment against R. Kelly, and we are hopeful that justice will be served in this." R. Kelly will be arraigned in Chicago before being transported to New York to face the separate indictment. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, leave me your thoughts and opinions below in the comment section. This has got me interested in the Surviving R. Kelly documentary. I'm going to have to watch that and give a review on it. I have been reading over R. Kelly's indictment charges. On my next live stream, we may read over some of the indictment, some of the accusations against R. Kelly, and discuss it. I hope you all have a wonderful Saturday. God bless.